Today in our reading group, we will be reading poems. You may not have the same poem as the person next to you, but we are all practicing the comprehension strategy monitoring while whisper reading. Monitoring is making sure you understand what you are reading and knowing what to do when you are confused. If you don't understand, you need to stop, go back to reread, or read on cautiously. It is important to know when you are not comprehending completely. Now turn to a partner and summarize what monitoring is. I am going to model the stop and go strategy we can use to ensure we are monitoring our reading. I will be reading the poem, The Road Not Taken, by Robert Frost aloud while using my cutouts of a green go sign, a yellow yield sign, and a red stop sign. I'm going to put my green go sign down when I understand what I am reading. I'm going to put the yellow sign down when I am getting confused with the text, the meaning, or specific words. The yellow tells me I need to either slow down while I'm reading, be cautious, or reread. If I lay the red sign down, it means that I do not understand. I need to stop and find out the information I need to aid in my comprehension before I move on. I may do this by asking a peer, going to the teacher, or using resources in the room like the computer or other items around the room. Let's begin. The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. I understand the title, so I'm going to place the green go sign on the table. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. I don't really know what diverged is, so this means I'm going to place the yellow yield sign down because I'm not sure what that word means and I need to do something before I move on. Let me reread this line and then I'll read on cautiously. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Okay, so I've made a connection. Diverged means split. I understand now. I'm going to put the green go sign back on top. I understand what travel means, and I know that the person could not travel down both roads at the same time because he's only one person. Reading on. And be one traveler, long I stood, and look, long I stood doesn't sound right to me. I'm going to place the yellow sign back down and keep reading cautiously to see if I understand that phrase further. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could. Okay, I understand now. The person is standing and looking down one road. He's pondering as he looks, and so I'm going to place the green sign back up because I understand. To where it bent in the undergrowth. That makes sense to me, so I'll leave the green sign on top. Although you may not always have these papers to lie in front of you while reading, you can still use this strategy. Monitoring is being aware of what you are reading and making sure that if you don't understand, you are doing something about it before you read on. Now it's your turn. Each of you will have a poem to read, but before I begin, turn to your partner and tell them all about the comprehension strategy that I used. Also, discuss with your partner if you think it was an effective strategy for me while reading the poem, The Road Not Taken.